Have you ever wondered why breakdancers and gymnasts have such good physiques? I think when you see the full structure of our workouts, you'll understand. In this video, I'm going to reveal this secret workout structure that you can use to learn some impressive skills and gain that strong gymnast/breakdance physique. First up is the warm-up. You want to make sure you're nice and warm for all the skills and exercises that you're going to be doing, because it's quite physically demanding. In this section, you're going to focus on elevating the heart rate and body temperature to make it easier to prepare your joints and muscles in the mobility section in the second stage. If you're a beginner, you could start with just something basic like running on a treadmill, running up and down, whereas if you're a bit more skilled and you're a dancer, you've got some dance background, you could do just some basic top rock or footwork, or if you're a gymnast, it could be tuck jumps, star jumps, anything just to get your body prepared for what you're about to do. Because if you don't warm up, your body's going to feel like straight trash. You're also going to increase your risk of injury. It's going to decrease your overall performance of your workout, and it's going to affect your mental preparation, which is huge when we come to the skills part of the workout. And your progress is just going to straight decline, okay? If you can't train, you can't get better. And if you can't get better, well, you may as well quit. The second part of your warm-up is any sort of mobility exercise that you want to do. It's just going to help loosen up all your joints and muscles that are going to be relevant for the exercises and skills that you're going to be doing. So a lot of people might advise you to do static stretches first, but I think these sort of exercises are a lot better to warm up, just because you're still moving, your heart rate's still up, your body temperature's still elevated, and it's just going to get you overall a lot more warmed up for everything you're about to do. Because when you're doing static stretching, you're holding the stretch in one position. It's going to stop your stretch reflex, which you need a lot more for these dynamic movements. And you're probably at a lot more risk of getting injured. Now moving on to the skill part of your workout. So this is the part of the workout where you'd practice any sort of skill or techniques from your chosen sport or industry. This is the part of the workout where you're going to use most of your energy in learning your skill. So you don't want to do too much in your warm-up, which is why we're keeping it nice and light. For example, if you wanted to get into calisthenics or you're a calisthenic athlete already, you might practice a planche or any sort of handstand push-ups, any sort of skill that you're working on currently. If you're a breakdancer / b-boy, you might be working on any sort of specific move that you're trying to get at the minute, like an air flare, windmills, flares, swipes, any sort of move that you are trying to specifically get right now. If you're trying to get into gymnastics or already are a gymnast, it might be any sort of somersault, any sort of fixed position, or any other specific gymnastic based skill. This is the part of the workout where you can practice anything that you're currently working on. So if any of those specific industries or sports caught your attention, or there's any specific skill that you guys want to learn on the channel, please leave them in the comments below and I'll be sure to make a tutorial for you guys. Next, moving on, we'd have the workout section itself. In this part of the workout, you'll be using the remaining energy that you have left after using most of it to perform your specific skill. Depending on your level, you may want to incorporate different variations of exercises to better match your ability. For example, someone who's a bit more advanced might incorporate full push-ups into their workout, whereas someone at a beginner level may just use the knee variation to start with. Remember, it's always important to progress in your own time when your body feels ready, just to prevent yourself getting injured. In this section, you have a range of exercises actually focusing on what it is that you want to achieve, whether that be strength, whether it be technique, losing body fat. If you're working on strength itself, you might do more higher intensity exercises like weighted pull-ups, weighted dips, anything where you're going to add a little bit more weight on to get you stronger, maybe add a little bit of muscle mass as well. If it's more muscular endurance or fat loss, you might be looking at more just body weight exercises. This can be done in a circuit format and include so many rounds of push-ups into so many rounds of handstand push-ups, or different variations of push-ups into some sets of pull-ups, squats, anything that's going to get you a little bit more exerted and a bit more low intensity. So after your workout section, you should feel pretty exerted, pretty tired as it is. So you'd come to the cool down section of your workout, which would involve now your static stretches, also maybe a little bit of cardio just to bring your heart rate back down, maybe a slow walk, whatever you fancy doing just to bring your heart rate back down. So this is where your static stretches come in pretty handy. It's going to stop you from stiffening up as much, it's going to increase your recovery, and it's going to allow you to train a little bit harder the next day and not feel too stiff, as well as preventing injury as much as possible. Remember, if you get injured and you can't train, you may as well quit. So if you found this video helpful, guys, remember to like and subscribe, turn on all notifications, and with that being said, I'll see you in the next video.